Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And Jill Scott is under some hot water. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video on the Chris Brown and Sweetie Quavo drama, make sure you watch that on my channel. I've then found out that, Jill Scott, has put her own 2 cents, like, ooh, let me just read her Twitter post to you guys. So she says, Chris Brown is amazing. How does anybody sing like that? Dance, look, act, and rap like that? Beyond gifted, it appears exceptional people have to go through exceptional ish. There's nothing to debate. Now, a lot of people were ready to debate, to be honest, and some people, brought up, like this other person said, I think the woman he's abused would disagree. Now, also, Jill Scott also said, I doubt it. My mother's ex-husband was a mean, violent human, and he could lay foundation better than anybody in my city. What he did was cement, was awe-inspiring. We got away. He got a raise and praise for his ability. God dealt with the rest. Now, the other people went back and forth with, Jill, and also Jill also, kind of ended it saying like Jehovah, God, Allah is kind and gracious to us all. We're all children, learning as we grow. Some paths are rocky but worth it. Some paths are easy like soft serve but will break you. No path is perfect. We tie our shoestrings and learn how not to fall. So again, it's giving two different points of view. Some people are seeing it as, oh, Jill Scott, you are advocating for an abuser. And some people are also seeing it as you're just trying to forget about Chris Brown's past domestic abuse history. We know with Rihanna and past women in his past. He doesn't have a good reputation with women, to be honest, and he has like a short temper and all these things. So some people are seeing it as you're writing this guy off for his talent, and just it's like you're forgetting about his past dealings. Some people are like, not everyone is perfect, one should be forgiven, no one is better than so and so. And to be honest, I see both sides. To be honest, again, I'm not advocating for abusers, because his character, is not the best. It's not the greatest. But I also see, both things can be synonymous, to be honest. Like, you can have exceptional talent, good good everything, but also be a terrible person, or like have certain flaws within you that are not the best. But I feel like that's the same with anyone, to be honest. Even people that have been saying, about forgiveness, you also have people talking, or even in the hashtag of like toxic forgiveness. And I feel like people drag things to the extreme, like, oh, if you're too happy, then you're toxic, you have toxic positivity. And then if you forgive too easy, you have toxic forgiveness. And it's like, people are too obsessed over these words that I feel like it just loses the meaning. But again, I feel like no one's perfect. Again, there's different nuances of, sin, or like flaws that people have within themselves. And I feel like some people are acting a bit high and mighty in a way. Just because like their sins are not like in the broad daylight, because Chris Brown, he's in the daylight, he's in the public eye. So things he does is gonna be way exaggerated than Susie from down the street. You feel me? So there's that point of view as well. And also, just because like other people flaunt like their wrong lifestyle or like wrongdoings in the public, doesn't mean like your sins or the ones you do in private make you any better. And I feel like people have to remember that, like if people brought out your dirty laundry out in the streets that no one else knew, like how would you feel? Like you would be tremendously humbled. So I feel like, again, it's important to hold people accountable, which I do understand that some people are like trying to hold Chris Brown accountable for his actions, because his actions shouldn't have been done, to be honest. You know, you should not be hitting people, you know, because some people are also seeing that a lot of people are bypassing his behavior because he's a good dancer, you know, he has this sexual allure, and you know, some people have crushes on him, so some people are like overruling his past abusive past, or like, you know, abusive being, you know, for it's a lot, guys. But tell me your thoughts on this, guys. um but yeah, I definitely see both sides of the argument. Even some people are saying that, you know, the thing with Rihanna, he's done his time and that we should move on. That's what some people are saying. And some people are like, no, he's still doing the same kind of behavior. So clearly something hasn't changed. There hasn't been a change in character. So it's raised a lot of concerns. But tell me your guys' thoughts on Jill Scott, how she how she you know, it's a funny situation, but how she, you know, has put her 2 cents, and like, just tell me your thoughts on this, guys, on Jill Scott and Chris Brown debacle and abuse and domestic violence and stuff.